17. We are here. We are closer. It's the days are dwindling down. I was kind of disappointed. Someone gave me their word that they leave the White House if the Electoral College confirmed Joe Biden, but he didn't. The antics continue. December 17th, 2020. I am Omie D. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Omie D. Hey, if you have not joined the club, go up there to that link up there, clubomed.com. Click it. You can go to the YouTube page, or you can join and become a member, or you can make a donation to help us reach our holiday goal. Oh, wait, we did. We did. Such a celebration. Hey, what do you call apple juice and champagne in the same glass? I don't know. If you know, put a mark or do something down there, like write the name of it, or it might just be the Omid. Or just subscribe and like. It's cool. I like you, you know, so subscribe, like. Anyway, today is the 17th. We've got a couple of interesting facts coming for you. But first, we've got to go take a look at weather. Hey, you over there in the Northeast, 25 degrees snowy in Boston, 32 degrees snowy New York, cloudy, 29 degrees in Buffalo, 32 degrees snowy in Detroit, 38 degrees in Washington, 34 degrees Cincinnati, 40 degrees partly cloudy St. Louis, 50 degrees clear Oklahoma, 60 degrees, thank you God, because it's 28 degrees here right now, 60 degrees in Dallas, 56 colder in Houston for the first time in a long time, 63 degrees San Antonio, 36 degrees rainy in Salt Lake City, 40 degrees rainy Boise, and Seattle, once again, 50 degrees rainy, and Phoenix, Arizona, the last one today, 67 degrees, partly cloudy. Make sure you go down and check everybody out today. Donate something. Help people less fortunate than you. It's what we do here at Club Omid D. Cheers to anyone that's checking us out. Let's get rolling. December 17th. Hotness. Today, one of my favorite shows premiered, and with The Simpsons, right there. It's plain and simply. There's nothing more to say. This show is a legend like me. It's been in the game so long. The beauty of it is no one gets older, but people still die. I think that's the draw for Springfield. That and the fact that I love cartoons. So big shout outs to The Simpsons for premiering today. I remember watching that premiere with my sister with this look on my face like, what is this? And the next thing you know, we all were doing the Bartman. So that was really cool. Love the 90s. Also in the 90s this year. Today, here comes the HotStepper. Word up. Look, that song was so popular in the 90s. It was playing like Mariah Carey's Christmas crappy song does every day on every station, everywhere. Black people, white people, Mexican people, people of all colors, of all races were trying to be the HotStepper. Does anyone even know what the HotStepper is? I don't know, but it was a great song. I still loved it. I played it this morning. I kind of, you gotta do some kind of move. If you listen to this song and you don't move around, there's something wrong with you. I think even deaf people can hear and feel the realness in this song and get to moving around. Na 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 na, na 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 na. And here was the best thing that I found on the news: the Negro Leagues finally. Me and a friend were talking about this news yesterday, and maybe the world is really changing. Maybe America is really starting to accept the other sons that are not the fortunate sons and making us part of the history, the rich tapestry that really does make up that flag that everyone wants to wave around. But big shout outs. If you don't know about the Negro Leagues, it was around for about, I think, 28 years. It was a professional baseball league for African Americans, blacks, or Negroes at the time, because they were not allowed to integrate baseball because of racism and little shit like that. And Jackie Robinson came out of the Negro Leagues, as well as Satchel Paige, and rest in peace, Josh Gibson, one of the greatest hitters in the league. But the beauty of this is now that the stats that they do have, that they were able to keep from the Negro Leagues, those stats now become part of Major League Baseball history. So now people who have thrown 45 no-hitters can now have their record, or people who hit more home runs than Babe Ruth can now be known as the greatest hitter in baseball. You know, the Negro leagues were a lot different than the major leagues. They faced a lot more challenges other than just racism. The rules were very lax. You could do all kind of things with the ball. Didn't really matter. The pitcher could just get out there and grease the ball up and flail it any way he wants to go. So those guys were out there really playing with no rules, and if they would have possibly got a chance to play in the majors, they might have made a huge difference, just like Jackie Robinson did. So big shout outs to the MLB for bringing that back. Big shout outs to the Simpsons. Big shout outs to this jersey that my mom got me back in the 90s. I bet I got this thing in like 1995, y'all. This is older than most of y'all's kids, and probably older than some of y'all that are watching the show. Really great. So last thing, if you didn't see it, of course, Omie D is going to bring it to you. The Tom Cruise rant. Let's watch a little bit about this. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot.
You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us.
It's not actual footage,
though. Us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies, producers, and they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too, and you too, and you. Don't you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night. The future of this industry. So
all right, I couldn't play anymore. It's great, but Tom Cruise right now might be my favorite American, maybe one of my favorite people in the world for standing up and doing what is right, for God's sake. There are children that are not eating food right now because your simple ass wants to prove a dumb point that you're a free person in a country that everyone knows is free, and not wear a mask and pass on a virus that is killing people, bankrupting people, and starving children every day. You are a piece of shit American if you don't care that you are starving children every time you don't put on a mask. It'd be easy if we could just blame this on the Taliban and we could just go grab a gun and then some country dude could make some song, then you'd be all sitting there wearing a mask, getting mad at everybody else for not wearing a mask. But no, that didn't happen. There's no one for you to wave a gun at and be angry because it's a virus that's probably beyond your mental understanding of how it's working, other than the fact that you don't want to wear a mask because you're such a great patriot. You're a piece of shit. When you let kids starve at night and you could have worn a mask and these parents could have had a job, you're a piece of shit. That's all I have to say. You're a piece of shit. There's nothing more to say. You're a piece of shit. Piece of shit. Thanks for watching my show, everybody else out there, and you piece of shit for not wearing a mask. Thanks for watching my show. I still do appreciate your fandom, but you're a piece of shit for not caring about kids.